Hello everyone, this is Yogesh. And today I'm going to explain you the most important topic, how to prepare for the high altitude trek. For example, if you take a Goechala Trek or the alternate name of this is a Kanchanjunga Ridge. So if you are watching this video means you are preparing for high altitude trek. There are so many videos or the documentation or blogs available for the list which you have to while doing the preparation of high altitude trek. I'm not going to talk about that general list. That list is too long. If you start from bag till sleepers, clothing, water bottle, so on. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk very important only three factors or the three things which will keep you healthy, your body will be supporting through these three things. So these are very important factors and I have observed no one speaks about it. So I'm very in depth going to speak about these three things. The first important thing is getters. So what is this getters? This and what is the use of these getters, how it looks like, and why you need these getters on the Himalayan trek. So getters is a very simple waterproof cover which holds your leg in between shoes and your knees. So this part it covers. So why getters are very important in Himalayan trek? When generally you do the trek for 1 to 2 or 3 days, it's not that much important. But when we are talking about the Himalayan trek, you go this, for example, Goecha la Trek, it's almost 8 days trek. In this duration, you have to keep walking every day, and no one can predict the weather in this situation. Anytime it rains, anytime it snows. So, and if it's already rained on the way of yours, there may be a mud. So if you observe while walking, few things which get stuck into your shoes from backside, it gets when you take a step, automatically it get thrown upward and from backside of the shoes get into it. So if you observe in normal walking, few small stones keep coming into your shoes. The same way when you are walking into the Himalaya, there is a snow, there is a muddy way, there is rain, and so many things. So from backside of the shoes, these things get coming into your shoe, and if your shoe get wet, your entire trek can get ruined. So this is very important thing. Another thing is everyone suggests that have a waterproof shoes, have a cold weather shoes, but your shoes needs to get protected. This is very small thing but very important thing. Around the shoes, this will get wrapped such a way from any angle, nothing will go in your shoes, nothing will make your shoe wet. So it's very important is a getters. From if you observe your shoes from front side where you tie a lace, so that part is not waterproof. Your shoes is entirely waterproof around 80%, but not on the top, from top side or the back side which is from the pant side or your trouser side. So from that side, if anything goes inside, for example snowing is there, then it can very easily make your shoes wet. And if in such a freezing temperature your shoes get wet, your entire trek can be ruined. So very important, buy getters before going to Himalayan trek. If you have to walk in a snow, you don't know when you have to walk into the snow because anytime it snows. I have experienced this personally, so make sure you have one pair of getters with you. Second thing, I'm talking about hiking poles. I have observed so many trekkers come on the Himalaya, in the Himalaya, and without trekking poles. They think, oh, I can take any stick on the way and I can walk. It's not that easy. For example, I'll give one very simple example. If you know the Burj Khalifa, it's if you take the count of the steps, it's around 2,909 steps all the way if you want to climb by stepwise. According to that, if you are planning to go to the Goechala Trek and Kanchanjunga viewpoint 1, it's 15,000 feet. So if you calculate from feet to steps, it's going to become around 6,000 steps. So if you are going and coming back, you can count it as a 6,000 plus 4,000. So around 10,000 steps you are going to climb and get down. It's more than that, far more than that, but I'm just giving a example. So if you are per day, if you divide by 8, then per day count, it becomes 1,250 steps per day. So big count when you are climbing so high, and again it's again some small mountains always it's coming in your way. So you go up, go down. So in that way, daily you are walking around 1,250 steps. So in that case, these poles help you such a way it reduce or it saves your entire body energy around 30 to 40%. Because if it's 8 days trek, you need to carry so many things on your backpack. If you are, although you are not carrying your backpack, minimum you need to carry water bottles, few things to eat, goggle, some warm clothes, and so many things. So minimum 4 to 5 kg is always on your back, and your knees are very these hiking poles supports your knees, joints, and entire body. So you will use very less energy, and it will be very helpful to your knees and entire body. So it's very important to have very nice hiking poles. Hiking poles having a very good grip. They are very lightweight. They are having spring effect into it, so they won't get hard on when you put a weight on it. That spring absorbs the shock of your body. If you take normal bamboo, like Goechala Trek is famous for the bamboos. On the way, you can get so many bamboo sticks, but they are very heavy. They are not having spring effect. They are not having um, sweat absorption technology, and it's very heavy, so it will make you more tired. It's not going to help you. It's going to make you more tired. So don't think that way that I'll pick any stick on the way and I'll walk. It's not a normal one to do 2 days trek. It's more than 8 days trek. So think long term and protect your body. That's very important. Last but not least is a knee support. No one speaks about this. I don't know why. But when you are going such a long trek, it's very important to wear knee support or knee guard in inner layer of your body. Like, so this keeps you it supports your knees while taking so many steps a day, almost 8 to 10 kilometer every day. You are walking, you are hiking, you are stepping and climbing and getting down, up and down, up and down. So it's all the way, it's up and down. 8 to 10 days you keep walking, even you don't know when you walk so many distance. But it's very important to support or protect your knees. Maybe this won't affect you on the way of while going to the Goechala, because you are going towards and you don't feel, but it is very long term theme which will keep your knees protected, and for longer duration it will be healthier situation. So if you want to avoid your knee pain in future, start using knee supports in all the tricks. It's very important. So these are the three things. Don't forget your getters while going to the Himalayan trek. Hiking poles, two very important, very good quality should be Decathlon. Very easily you will get two hiking poles. Invest some good amount of money, or you can borrow from your friends. That is also alternate. And knee support. It should be yours own, because that sweat continuously goes into it and they get smelly. So you should have your personal knee support, but surely you can have two other things which you can either buy or rent or take from someone if you have good friends with you. Gaiters, hiking poles 2, and knee support 2. So this is very important. Have a safe trek. Best of luck. I'll be telling you the more information how you can prepare and what things you have to do for the high altitude trek. Keep watching this space. Thank you very much for your support. Subscribe and like my video if you found this information useful. Thank you.